Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an update that has caught the attention of many across South Africa and neighboring countries. Two Nigerian nationals, who reportedly sought asylum in South Africa after bypassing other neighboring countries, have now been officially identified. Stay tuned until the end of the video to see the sources for yourself and verify the news. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all the latest developments affecting our communities and borders. Reports indicate that these two Nigerians made their way into South Africa through irregular routes, reportedly skipping standard asylum procedures in neighboring countries. This has raised questions about border security and the asylum process in southern Africa. Authorities confirm that both individuals were registered upon arrival, and investigations are ongoing to determine the circumstances surrounding their journey. The asylum-seeking process in South Africa has long been a point of contention. While the country is known for offering refuge to those fleeing persecution, economic migrants and individuals who attempt to bypass proper channels pose challenges to the system. The case of these two Nigerians highlights the importance of verifying asylum claims and ensuring that borders remain secure while still upholding South Africa's commitment to human rights. According to sources familiar with the matter, these two individuals did not follow the usual protocols when entering neighboring countries like Zimbabwe or Botswana before arriving in South Africa. Instead, they used unofficial routes, which has prompted authorities to look deeper into their backgrounds. The identification process involved coordination between local law enforcement, immigration officials, and international bodies overseeing refugee and asylum matters. South African officials have stated that while the country welcomes genuine asylum seekers, it cannot ignore instances where individuals exploit loopholes in the system. This incident has prompted renewed discussions on tightening border controls and increasing the efficiency of asylum vetting procedures. It also raises the question of how neighboring countries manage asylum requests and whether regional cooperation could help prevent similar situations in the future. Communities in border regions have expressed mixed reactions to these developments. Some residents argue that South Africa must prioritize its citizens, especially in terms of job opportunities and resources, while others stress the need to balance national interests with humanitarian obligations. The identification of the two Nigerians has therefore sparked debates both online and offline about immigration policies, the role of regional agreements, and the responsibilities of asylum seekers. Experts in immigration law have weighed in, stating that while the two individuals followed irregular paths, the identification process is a positive step. It demonstrates that authorities are monitoring border movements more closely and taking steps to ensure that asylum procedures are respected. They also emphasize that irregular migration should not overshadow the plight of legitimate asylum seekers, many of whom face dangerous conditions in their home countries. In light of this, officials have called for greater awareness campaigns to educate both migrants and local communities on the correct procedures for seeking asylum. This includes informing potential migrants about entry points, documentation requirements, and the legal processes involved in applying for refugee status. Improved communication can help reduce the number of irregular entries while ensuring that those in genuine need of protection are not turned away. While this news may seem concerning, it also highlights the importance of cooperation between South Africa and its neighbors. Regional bodies and law enforcement agencies are now looking at ways to share information more effectively, coordinate border checks, and prevent misuse of the asylum system. The identification of these two Nigerians could serve as a case study for improving future practices and ensuring that asylum procedures are followed correctly. At the community level, some residents have voiced their frustrations, noting that irregular migration can strain local resources and create tensions. Others, however, remind us that these individuals are human beings seeking safety and opportunity, and their actions must be contextualized within the broader regional challenges of poverty, instability, and conflict. Balancing security and compassion remains a key concern for authorities, policymakers, and citizens alike. It's important to remember that the situation is still developing. Authorities have indicated that further details about the two Nigerians, including their reasons for skipping neighboring countries and their asylum claims, will be made public once investigations conclude. Meanwhile, immigration officials are reinforcing border checkpoints and enhancing monitoring procedures to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. South Africa continues to face complex challenges related to migration, asylum, and border management. The identification of these two Nigerians underscores the need for robust systems that can differentiate between genuine asylum seekers and those who bypass proper channels. At the same time, it highlights the importance of regional cooperation to ensure that countries in Southern Africa can manage migration effectively while protecting human rights. In conclusion, this case serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between national security, humanitarian responsibility, and regional cooperation. South Africa remains committed to providing refuge for those in need, but incidents like this highlight the ongoing challenges faced by immigration authorities. Stay informed, stay safe, and continue to follow the channel for updates on this and other important stories. Remember to verify the news yourself by checking credible sources at the end of this video. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Sources: South African Department of Home Affairs, UNHCR, Eyewitness News, News 24.